Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Modern Warfare 3. It appears that Sledgehammer Games has got the message. They've received the memo from the community and they are working on a number of fixes based on all the feedback that fans have been giving them since the launch of the game. Now, obviously, my recent video was talking about a number of those bugs and a number of those issues that were going on within Modern Warfare 3. Well, Sledgehammer Games has pretty much directly responded to a couple of those. Here we have this tweet right here saying that they are indeed looking in to EOD not working, but also note, EOD is not intended to reduce damage of explosives that are thrown by yourself. So therefore, the testing that I showed you guys in my private match were completely null and void because apparently it does not work when you're trying to mitigate damage from yourself. But regardless, a lot of us have had that same problem in the actual multiplayer. You're at full health, a frag grenade comes rolling towards you, you're kind of on the edge of the blast radius, it blows up and you still die, which kind of makes EOD feel like a pretty useless perk. But for other people out there, they're saying that EOD saves their lives all the time. It's a weird bug where EOD maybe sometimes works for some people but doesn't work for other people. Regardless, they have acknowledged it along with a number of other things over on their Trello board. I told you guys about the Trello board in my previous video, but here we are once again. We have a number of new things as well as things that are scheduled to be fixed. They're no longer investigating a couple of these issues. They're actually working on them and they're going to be fixed with the next update. Here we still have issues where Search and Destroy has ping exploits giving players an unfair advantage. Ping has actually been disabled in Search and Destroy as a result of that. The hijacked IFF strobe gear does not function as expected. Right here, EOD padding is not properly mitigating explosive damage. They're investigating that. Here's the big one. Daily challenges are not tracking progression for some players. That is one of the biggest issues I think a lot of people have with Modern Warfare 3 right now. There's a couple of things, right? There's three things. Number A, you got skill-based matchmaking. Number B, you've got the daily challenges not working for a lot of people, and therefore all the content that are locked behind that with the armory unlock system, that stuff is just not obtainable for those players, which is a huge problem. And number C, packet burst. My God, I don't even want to show this footage because it's annoying to look at, but you guys are going to check it out here just for a second. This was a game of Control, and in reality, it's not even just this one match on Subbase, it's every match that I played yesterday for some reason, where Packet Burst was just rampant. Look in the top left-hand side of the screen, Packet Burst is absolutely everywhere. It's constantly on my screen. I'm like jittering as I'm running across the map. My teammates see me skipping around. The enemy players, I'm sure, are annoyed that I'm skipping around. It's like, what am I supposed to do? My ping is fine. My internet is fine. It's definitely an issue with the Call of Duty servers. Like, it's at the point where I'm trying to talk to NetDuma people and see if we can maybe get something worked out between them and me where I can get one of those routers and try to fix that shit, because like I don't know what more I can possibly do to fix Packet Burst. I've tried all the fixes, it still doesn't appear to do anything. Like, Packet Burst definitely seems like it's on the Activision Blizzard server side and it's affecting so many people. Those are things that they really need to be looking at, but of course they have not acknowledged anything like Packet Burst. They're not going to acknowledge skill-based matchmaking, but they have acknowledged the daily challenges not working. And one of the craziest things about it is some of those daily challenges, when they are working for you, they give you challenges to do shit with stuff that you don't even have. Like my buddy Tate, he had a challenge. You guys know how it goes. Like, you have to do your 3 daily challenges, and then after that, every win you get counts as another daily challenge, and you use those to unlock content with the armory unlock system, right? Well, one of his 3 daily challenges was to get kills with that drone bomb, you know, that piece of lethal equipment, but he doesn't even have it unlocked because you have to use the armory unlock system to unlock the bomb drone. So he was just like screwed pretty much, right? It's like, if you want to unlock that, you have to do these daily challenges, but you can't do these daily challenges until you unlock it. Like, and there's a number of other examples of things like that happening where your challenges require you to use things that you don't have because you can't get them because the armory unlock system, you know. And in the case of Tate, by the way, the guy that had the drone bomb problem, he just used a default class. He was able to get the challenge done. So if you have a challenge where it's like, use this random ass piece of equipment or whatever, check your default classes, see if it's on there. But for some people, you might just be screwed for that day and you won't be able to do your challenges and you're going to have to wait until tomorrow. It's a really bizarre way of going about things. I understand why it's there. I do like that it encourages people to try to win the game, but at the same time, with skill-based matchmaking being so ramped up this year, it's still really frustrating that the game is like against you. You know, you're trying to get wins to unlock the content in the game, but sometimes it's hard to get wins because skill-based matchmaking does not want you to win. It's a real catch-22, it really is. But I really think the armory unlock system is solely here here for the fact that they want players to have something to do during the preseason. You know, they're so tone deaf sometimes. Over on Twitter, the official Call of Duty account posted this freaking tweet right here, like, okay, rank checkpoint. And it's like, dude, we're all level 55. You capped us. Even looking at the replies right here, it's like, dude, you capped us at level 55. What more do you want from us? You know, obviously there's no prestige mode or anything like that. They have said to stay tuned. They're going to be talking about a prestige system closer to season 1, which is going to be around December 5th. But dude, it's so tone deaf, like asking people like, hey, what rank are you? It's like, we're the rank you let us get to, pretty much, because it's not that hard to get to level 55, especially considering all your double XP tokens carried over from Modern Warfare 2 into Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, they're working on that. They're trying to get the challenges to all work around, and just, I don't know, it's a weird ass system. I don't really know why they're so insistent that it has to be a thing, besides the fact that maybe they're trying to artificially increase player retention, but I don't know. But going back to the Trello board here, there's a fixed schedule for this. I wish I had footage of it. I saw it happen, but I wasn't recording. Players can die instantly upon respawning near a vehicle in the parking lot on underpass. So it's like right here at this car, it happened to me, and then it happened to my teammate that spawned right next to me as well. So they have a fixed schedule for that. They have a fixed schedule for people being able to plant the bomb outside of the airplane on terminal in search and destroy. A fix is scheduled. So the next update, guys, minimap red dots are actually going to start showing player elevation. That's pretty cool. Players that have been experiencing a significant tac sprint delay after sliding, that is going to be fixed as well, allowing people to actually tac sprint a lot more. The remote turret has been disabled due to an exploit, because I think if you had too many turrets on the map, it would crash the game, which is hilarious, because the same thing happened if too many bipods were on the map back in Call of Duty World at War. That was just a thing that people would do. There was a way for you to duplicate your gun and leave the little bipod fake gun on the ground. And if you did that too many times, then the whole map would just crash and everyone would get thrown back to the lobby. It's just, I don't know, it's weird how history always seems to repeat itself. Maybe it's because we've been playing on basically the same engine for forever. I know it's not the exact same thing, but you guys know what I mean. It's kind of funny that something that happened in 2008 is happening kind of here in 2023. And they have a fixed schedule here for people that are getting a match rules data error when trying to put a certain underbarrel on that light machine gun. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce its name, but that does happen. It will like straight up like crash your game if you try to put that underbarrel on that LMG. That's gonna be part of the next update. And right now they're still investigating the UI often getting stuck at activating token when you're trying to use your double XP or your double weapon XP tokens. So that's something they're looking into, and hopefully that's going to be fixed pretty soon as well. I had that problem when the game first came out, but it seemed to resolve itself when the full launch happened. Like when I was playing early and we're on those like New Zealand servers, I had that bug back then. Like I would activate one XP token and it would lock all the other XP tokens, but it kind of went away when the full launch happened. Well, apparently it's still happening to a number of people, so hopefully that gets resolved pretty soon, because obviously people want to level up their guns. They want to use their tokens that they've saved up from Modern Warfare 2, or maybe newer ones they just recently got on the battle pass, and right now they kind of can't do that. So it's good that they're looking into it. I will straight up say, again, Sledgehammer Games is known for working with the community. They're known for listening to the community and trying to make the game better as a result. And so far, they are listening to this feedback. Now, Ordnance Gloves, on the other hand, I talked about that in my recent video. Ordnance Gloves is still bugged. They have not acknowledged it. So if you're using that, keep in mind, when you want to throw your frag grenade, it's going to cook way faster than normal and probably blow up in your hand if you're not paying attention. But there's a number of those like random ass little bugs. You guys put so many of them in the comments of my recent video. You know, I understand that Sledgehammer Games was given a bad deal here, man. They had to basically throw together Modern Warfare 3 in 16 months, and as a result, it's to be expected that a number of these random issues are going to arise. But I will say, kudos to Sledgehammer Games for acknowledging a number of these issues. They have a fix scheduled for a lot of them. They're still investigating a bunch of other issues, and I'm sure this is something that's going to continue going on for the coming weeks here. I just hope it's not going to be like the honeymoon launch phase where they listen to us now and then they kind of go radio silent for a couple of months, and then a new feature that they give us during a season is them actually listening once again. Like, I hope they're here the entire year and Modern Warfare 3 can be better as a result. I mean, the game itself, I think it does have great bones, if you know what I mean. Like the foundation of Modern Warfare 3 I think is good, but things like packet burst happening all the time, things like people not being able to unlock certain things because of the armory unlock system, things like EOD not working or maybe sometimes working depending, these are issues that really affect the core gameplay experience, and they need to be addressed sooner rather than later. But it is nice that Sledgehammer Games is working on some of this stuff, and as always, I'll keep you all posted as new updates come out, as more information gets released, and as we learn more about Modern Warfare 3 in general and the direction that Sledgehammer is going to be taking it. But for right now, that's it for this video here today. Just wanted to let you guys know that Sledgehammer is listening, and that's good news so far. So hopefully they keep that up, and as always, once again, I'll keep you guys posted as we learn more. more, but for right now, that's it for this video here today. Thank you all so much for listening. Be sure to subscribe if you're new around here, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.